I'm Maya with FandomWire. It's so great to meet you both. Congratulations on Towards Zero. I'm assuming as an actor, playing a character in a period drama, especially when it's set in the 20s, 30s, 40s, something so incredibly snazzy and stylish about the way they dress and the way they carry themselves and even the way they smoke is very cool. What's your favorite part about being in this time period, compared to playing someone in 2020, 2025,
I think there's something incredibly like transportative, like for an audience and for an actor as well, to get to kind of work within those time periods and also just sort of being reminded of what sort of society was like at the time or morals or any of that stuff and costumes and the weight that was held on appearance or the weight that what I mean it's such an interesting stuff that we completely take for granted now or that's got completely out of control or has been abolished. It's quite just quite an interesting point in time. And I think for all the Agatha Christie stories and the murder mysteries, the fact that they're set at this time, pre-World War II, you know what I mean? There's something quite interesting about that whole period as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Ella?
Yeah, just exactly that. I think there's like an angst to it. Like there's and exactly what you're saying about like the focus on appearance. I love the smoking.
I love the
smoking. I wish we got to smoke way more.
We would be in
we would have been smoking.
We were in a daily battle with them about can we smoke in this scene, and then it would have to go up the chain. And then you get more often get no, but we smoke quite a lot.
We smoke quite a lot, and it's just I think it's really interesting to think about how they like hold their cigarettes, like exactly what you're saying, and how they hold themselves, how they move through the space. It's like there's such a like I even noticed like putting on our own clothes in the evening, like because I was wearing like really baggy stuff to set, and I'd like come out and I'd literally be like, I just sit like this. Do you know what I mean? Where like I'm playing someone who's just so like languid and because they're so. Like I don't know if it's even a conscious effort. It's probably embedded like in them, but it's just so fun to like get to create like images and tableaus like in that period.
I don't even smoke, but every time I watch a pure drama and people smoke, like they look so classy, I'm like, I'm gonna take up smoking. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't get given normal cigarettes anymore. You get given these like horrible herbal ones. Which do you remember we shot that thing in the changing room and then I'd smoked so much that I nearly went blind. My eyes were just so red.
Because there was no air.
There's no air, it is quite an intense smell.
Yeah, they do give you fake cigarettes now. That's very true. Yeah. At the end, Mary says that she's might be going on the Orient Express, which is a very nice little nod to another Agatha Christie novel. Having that in mind, which other book and time period from Agatha Christie would you have liked to try out? I mean, especially you, Ella, because Oliver Neville, we know how he's gonna end up, But another book or time period from Agatha Christie that you think Audrey might fit, even if it's before, Towards Zero.
I think like if I kind of love to do the 40s because I feel like I don't know, like I love the style then. Like I remember like we learned so much about like the style in different periods, like how different the 30s, 20s, and 40s are. Like Inma just taught us so much stuff, like how they did their lip, like she was so specific and detailed. But I remember with all the 40s things, like that's kind of like Lauren Bacall's kind of era, isn't it? The Humphrey Bogart. Is that not 40s?
Is it 40s?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know actually. That's a really good question.
Let's go with 40s.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. It's not.
And I'm gonna go with 20s.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Audrey could have a space on the Orient Express as well. I feel like she's glamorous like that. She would fit perfectly on the Orient Express. That's a very fine train, fine people,
She's glamorous and she keeps her cards to her chest.
She does. But who knows after this, she could be like become like an emotional wreck.
Do you think?
She could be like, you know what, now that I've let out my feelings, I might just never stop. Maybe to text Rachel.
Let's pitch it. We could do like a one-off special.
You should direct it.
Be an absolute disaster.
A one woman.
There you go. You found a solution. Oliver, you've got a new career.
I've got a new career.
Yeah, a new career ahead of you.
What about Sam?
No, I'm Sam.
Direct it with Sam. Sam could be in it. We'll bring back Angelica Houston.
Please.
He could be your
Put her on a
PA.
lilo instead of a bed.
Do you know what? We did have a joke though about Mary that she was going interrailing. And I love that for her.
Yeah.
I love that.
That would be. You could be Sam could be your PA, Oliver, you know, if you were
No, I would be his PA.
That wouldn't happen.
He's way too good. He is way too good.
I think you'd have to be his PA.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd gladly do it. Okay, great. Well, good luck with the rest of your interviews. I'm going to go find Sam and start prepping.